How's everyone doing today? We've been having so much fun learning about wisdom over the past few weeks. In fact, the song we've been singing tells us all about how to have wisdom. So let's all stand up and sing it together.
Wise up, y'all.
Wise up,
Come on.
I'm gonna listen and do. Wise up,
Hey,
every day we choose to. Wise up,
yeah.
I'm gonna listen and do. Wise up,
Wise up, y'all.
wise up. Lean in.
To the back, to the front.
Listen up.
Jump, jump.
Don't let your day slide away.
Slide left, slide right.
Work hard.
Fist pump, fist pump.
Wise up,
Come on.
I'm gonna listen and do. Wise up,
Hey,
every day we choose to. Wise up,
yeah.
I'm gonna listen and do. Wise up,
Wise up, y'all.
lean in.
To the back, to the front.
Listen up.
Jump,
Don't
jump.
let your friends bring you down.
Get down, get down.
Keep your heart turned up.
Get up, get up.
Wise up, I'm gonna listen and do. Wise up,
Come on, y'all.
every day we choose to. Wise up,
Hey,
I'm gonna listen and do. Wise up,
come on.
every day we choose to. Wise up, lean in.
To the back, to the front.
Listen up.
Jump, jump.
Don't let your friends bring you down.
Get down, get.
Keep
get
your
down.
heart turned up.
Get up, get up.
Wise up, I'm gonna listen and do. Wise up,
Yeah,
every day we choose to. Wise up, I'm gonna listen and do. Wise up,
wise up.
wise up, I'm gonna listen and do. Wise up,
Hey,
every day we choose to. Wise up,
come on.
I'm gonna listen and do. Wise up, every day we choose to. Wise up,
It's time to wise up, y'all.
wise up.
Wise up.
You guys are really getting the hang of that song. You might remember that last week we learned some wise words from Proverbs 12:26. They say, godly people are careful about the friends that they choose. We will learn more about those wise words today. So let's go meet up with Jordan and Zippy to see how they're wising up. Count it down with me. You ready? 3, 2, 1, action.
A quackalator.
Oh my goodness.
Get it?
Oh
Duck
my
use quackalator to
Uh,
pass your math test.
Yeah, I get it. I just don't find it as funny as you do.
Okay, well, let me try another one. What happened when the teacher tried all her students' shoelaces together?
I don't know.
They had a class trip. Get it? A class trip.
Okay, maybe that's enough jokes for the day, Zippy. I bet Miss Wise is gonna want to start making our morning announcements soon, so let's just have our seat right here and probably not tell any more jokes for the rest of the day.
Oh, all right. But you gotta admit, I could be a comedian if I wanted.
Sure, you could.
Where do you think Mrs. Wise is? And why hasn't she started our announcements?
Hello, students. Mrs. Wise is on vacation, so I am your substitute teacher. My name is Dr. Doom. Dr. D. That's right, Dr. D. Oh, let's see. Today's lunch menu includes peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. My goodness, broccoli chips. Broccoli chips? And ABC gum. How can you... Is that really what you eat? My goodness. Let's see. Your related arts for today is... music. Oh, but who needs related arts? What else did Mrs. Wise want me to say? Blah, 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 blah. Something about some wise words from Proverbs 12:26 that say godly people are careful about the friends they choose. Pfft, who needs wise words? That sounds like terrible advice. I wasn't ever careful about the friends I chose, and I turned out great. In fact, I think the wisest thing anyone can do is put on some headphones and do your best not to learn anything. just sit back and be lazy.
Wait a second. How is Miss Wise on vacation? Isn't she kind of stuck in here? I'm so confused.
Not as confused as I am about making those wise words. The sub just gave us some wise words for real. That doesn't sound anything like Mrs. Wise would ever tell us to do. The first 2 weeks of school, she said to listen and to add what we learned. But then she told us to work hard and never quit. So I don't think she would ever tell us to stop learning and be lazy.
Well, yep, I'm sure Dr. Dre is just reading from the sub plans that Miss Wise left. I feel like we should just do what he says.
I don't know. I think we should investigate.
Yeah. You start investigating, I'll investigate which song my iPod will shuffle.
Zippy, come on. You know this is all wrong. Miss Wise has set us a good example, and I don't think... Zippy!
Oh, no. Because I'm happy.
Zippy, you aren't listening to me. You know something fishy is going around here. Something fishy's going on.
Yeah, something fishy is that you totally messed with my jam. Gosh. Fine. Yes, I agree that Dr. D sub is a little strange.
Ahem. I hear an awful lot of talking for a class that's supposed to be listening to music and not doing any work. Now get back to being lazy. And if you choose to go against what I'm telling you to do, I'll send you to detention.
Detention? I can't go to detention. That will ruin my perfect record. I can't have that. Oh my gosh. Plus, I hear that the teacher in charge of detention, Mrs. Longnails, just scratches her fingernails on the chalkboard until your ears fall off. Ooh, I don't want my ears to fall off, Zippy.
Look, Jordan, you were just telling me about how you thought something weird was going on with Dr. D. But Dr. D is telling us to do something that we know is wrong. Is doing the right thing worth getting sent to detention?
Yes, it is. I think that we should be good examples for the rest of the class. Just like Ms. Wise always tells us. We need to put a stop to what Dr. D is trying to do. You got a plan, don't you?
Yeah, I believe I do. Ready, break.
All
right.
Excuse me, Dr. D. Could we go to our related arts class now? We are playing the bagpipes, and I really need to practice before the concert next month.
I told you to stop worrying about school and start being lazy. For going against what I said, both of you are going to detention. Detention.
Oh my gosh. Well, that didn't work. Hurry up and be quiet, Jordan. It's okay, Jordan. We'll make it.
It's just as bad as I thought it would be. Everything here is so dark.
We'll be okay, Jordan. I know we can get out of this. We chose to be good examples instead of doing what we knew was wrong. I'm just really glad that I have you as a friend. There's no way I could have stood up for doing the right thing by myself.
Oh no! That was Miss Longnails, and my ears are they falling off yet?
If only Miss Wise were here to help us, she would know what the wise thing is to do.
Hello? Did someone say my name? Is there someone else here in my vacation spot? I just love it here. The sound of nails scratching on a chalkboard is so soothing to me. Some people like the sound of waves and seagulls, but I just love nails scratching on a chalkboard.
You're here with us in detention? I'm so glad we aren't alone.
Oh my gosh! Mrs. Wise, You'll never guess what happened. Our substitute is doing things all wrong. He's telling us to do things that go against what you said is right. We wanted to be good examples for the rest of the class by doing the right thing. But then we just end up here in detention.
You know what? It is very rare that we have a bad substitute teacher here at Springside. But when we do, our students always know how to be good examples and do the right thing. For example, I had a class a few years ago that was competing in the annual Springside Olympics. The Olympic event was one big race made up of 5 different parts. To start the event, the racers had to eat 3 of Chef Cook's spicy jalapeno-covered pickles. Then they had to race to the top of the school, all 25 flights of stairs. From there, they had to do a trick off the diving board into the pool on the 22nd floor. Once in the pool, it was time to shoot a basketball onto the courts beside the playground. Finally, the racers had to get out of the pool and walk on their hands through the slimy baked bean pit all the way to the finish line. Yahoo! The Springside Olympics are very competitive, and a boy named Angus Whopper told the rest of the class how they could cheat in order to win. All they had to do was hide the pickles in their pockets, sneak away to the elevator, and head straight to the roof. All the kids in the class agreed, and they were ready to cheat. But 3 friends stood up for the right thing. They said they weren't going to cheat. Even though my student threatened to give them atomic wedgies, they decided to be good examples to the rest of the class by choosing to do the right thing. Because those 3 friends wouldn't cheat, they convinced their friends in the class not to cheat either. Pretty soon, no one wanted to cheat. This made Angus so angry that he gave up and quit.
Bye.
They were 1 man short, but decided to compete anyway. And wouldn't you know it, they took first place! I found this all out later, and I have to say I was so proud of my class for not cheating. They remembered wise words, Proverbs 12:26. Godly people are careful about the friends they choose. You see, those 3 friends wised up and carefully chose to be a good example to their class instead of following someone else's unwise idea. This is why it's wise to carefully choose good friends who will be a good example for you to follow.
Wow, Miss Roz is right. Those friends from her class stood up for what was right, and they set a good example for others. Since they chose to wise up and make a good choice, they were rewarded.
You know, I agree. We need to go back to the 15th floor and let Dr. D know that our class isn't going to do what we know is wrong.
Well, we know what we need to do. Classroom to the 15th floor.
Let's do this!
Hey, Zippy, thanks for being with me on this. It's
No
definitely
problem.
easier to be a good example when you have good friends who are right there with you. Oh!
What? How? What? Your ears aren't falling off. No one has ever come back from detention with their ears still intact. Who was protecting you in there?
Mrs. Wise was in detention with us and helped us to see what is really going on here. We know what you're up to, Dr. D. We cannot do what you're asking because we know that it is wrong.
We would much rather go to detention than to be bad examples for the rest of the class. We want to make the wise choice, and the wise choice is to follow Mrs. Wise's wise words.
Exactly.
Well then, it seems that my work here is done. I suppose that you will just go back to doing what Mrs. Wise says, and I guess I'll have to find another class to disrupt. I hear old MacDonald on the 2nd floor will be out tomorrow. Good thing Dr. D is here to sub.
Did you hear that? Dr. D is going to teach old MacDonald's class.
We gotta get there before he does. We need to warn them not to follow his example.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!